Hashtag whatever gets you talking, sugar Connie. I was coming on here today because I haven't been on in a while, but I've been like mostly reading and trying to implement new changes in my life. So, and two, I want to tell y'all that this little rubber band mix that I've been seeing online, y'all, this is everything. Let me show y'all. 'Cause this is cute. You see this? Look at this. Okay. I love this because I was reading what's that man name? Kiyosaki, I don't know. Rich Dad Poor Dad, that man. And I was realizing that based off of that book, I had a bunch of liabilities and no assets. And I was like, you know what? This ain't gonna work. So I'm like, y'all, I need to give me a side hustle. And I'm like, if this pans out, I might be able to do some crochet or something on the side. And I'm not a professional hairdresser or anything, but they look like they coming out pretty fine. And this is my first time ever trying this out. And of course, I've seen it on YouTube. And I have natural hair. I have it plaited up there. I'm using um, beeswax to kind of pull my hair into it. But so far, so good. I'm liking it. I'm liking it so far. But what I've basically been reading is, ways to save because I've already paid. I have four credit cards that I have to pay off, and I've already paid off one. I have plans to pay off the others. One of them has a really high balance. I assume I'll be done with that one in about 18 months. Um, the There's one I assume it's going to take me about 3 months, and the other one will take me about 6 months. So I already have it mapped out how I'm going to get them paid, and I was gonna see if I could pay more towards my car note, but I assume that that doesn't make sense because, well, I don't know. I guess I will try to see if maybe I can get that balance down faster. Because people were telling me to basically just let the cards lapse and just don't pay them. But I decided that that was a bad idea because the one that has the high balance is probably going to take me about 18 months to pay off. When I was going through hard times with one of my jobs, like, I mean, I had the hours, but the cost of living goes up, and my income didn't. So I was basically living off of that credit card because it had such a high credit balance that I was able to live off of it. So I'm thinking in my mind like it doesn't make sense to like close that line out. First off, it's gonna be bad on my credit score, and then two, if anything ever happened and I needed that card again, it seems ridiculous for me to close out a card that basically I lived off of for almost a year. You know what I mean? So I'm not gonna do that. I'm just gonna work out a plan, which has been working so far, for me to go ahead and pay that balance off. But what I've been basically doing lately, y'all, is just realizing that you don't control nobody. I mean, I think I've said like things like this from time to time in my videos, but I completely get it. Every time somebody is upset and they want you to be upset too, I don't let that take over me. I'm like, I'm not mad about nothing. I can't take on your frustration with other people and things like that. Like I'm really interested in energies, and I really think that I am going to go ahead and do those psychology courses, even if not necessarily for a career path, because I know that you have to do that for probably about. It has the ooh, I almost put that rubber band too tight. I know that it has a decent amount of school years that you need, and then like internships or whatever it is. It has you have to be like 8, 10, 12 years into that type of career. So I probably won't go into psychology, but it is good to know the way that people think and things of that nature. So I'm definitely going to try to do that, and it even really if it just helps me get to know myself better. I've wrote myself out a 6 month plan, and I'm cutting out fast food, and I'm cooking more. Even with my nails, I used to always have my nails done. Me and my daughter, we got some like nails from the beauty supply store. We're gonna do those tomorrow. She painted my nails the other day. I've since messed them up, but I'm just trying to implement a lot of changes now. As far as like the gym, I haven't been to the gym. I am going to do that JJ Smith diet again. Because remember, y'all, I started out at, y'all didn't even tell me I was fat. But anyway, I was at like 188.8. I think that was the, at least that was the highest I ever seen on the scale. But it could have been more because I was definitely a Oompa Loompa. Right now, my scale says 156.6. So I've come a long way. Um, I think my goal originally when I told y'all it was like 160, but I think I just assumed that I probably wouldn't be able to get the weight off. And now that I have, I'm like, well, they're 140, 135, and don't seem that far away. I mean, I'm think I'm gonna do that JJ Smith diet. Well, I don't think I am going to do it. I'm gonna buy the ingredients tomorrow and start it again on the 7th. Not on the 7th, on Sunday. I probably won't document it, but I'll definitely let you all know how that turned out. And I'll probably try to see if I have any like different pictures or anything of me. Probably not, but I'll try to see if I have any pictures of me, and I can show y'all basically how my body transformed. But with the gym membership, it's a park right behind my house. I realized that after reading that, well, I didn't even read the book. I read like little excerpts from it and watched little videos about it. I am going to go get the book once I get paid tomorrow, and I'll be able to invest in myself, and then I won't have to record these videos from my phone. I'll be able to actually get a camera. I wish I had, I don't have the money for it, but if somebody like believes in my dream, that would be amazing. Because the type of camera I wanted, those conference cameras that they're voice activated, so whoever voice is on the screen, that's whose face it's on. My job has one of those, and I fell in love with it. But when I was trying to look it up online, it was like $700 or so dollars. But I probably blew through that amount of money in 3 months on fast food. So I'm like at the point now where I realize that I have to invest in myself and in my dream. Not just talk about it, but be about it. Like I need to be looking up places that allows people to come in and volunteer and allows you to come speak on behalf of youth. And I really need to like take volunteering more seriously. And then actually go to summits and workshops and networking events so that I can really grow this thing, because I honestly, ooh, that one is too tight too. I honestly believe that my purpose is to teach in some way, shape, or form, or to speak in some way, shape, or form. I don't know if it's going to be this, if it's going to be on stage, if it's going to be in a classroom or whatever. But I know that whatever it is, it's in that capacity because that's the time I feel the most comfortable. I feel the most relaxed. I feel the most energetic and engaged and passionate when I'm speaking. And when I'm able to help you get to a place or help you see something that you hadn't seen before. And I just have to stop being intimidated in some situations because some people, they are so engulfed in negativity, and it's like it has a hold on them so much that that energy tries to jump onto you. And I really have to get my armor thicker. Like this little tablet right here, like this is my tablet, and I was writing out my goals. Like I wrote a list of all of the bills and things that I pay, which of them did not have to be recurring. I wrote out what the balances were on them. Um, I canceled out the trainer because I hadn't been back to the gym since March, and I was paying 150 a month for him. And then I went through. I was like, okay, so what? I went back. I wrote it down. I was like, okay, so which one of these bills don't have to be recurring? I'm trying to um, set up like a schedule for myself. And even like my new goal, see, I put a new goal weight. I was at 150, well, I guess 156.6. I didn't, I lost a while. But anyway, my new goal, 140. And I put like, I put 3 months, 5 pounds a month or something like that. That was feasible. Um, like I've just been writing stuff down, and I've been writing myself down. My handwriting's bad, but I've been writing myself down goals and things like that. And like I just write stuff down when I think about it, and as I go through and I eliminate certain bills, I take them off. Like it's amazing. Like you really, I'm like so stoked about this journey. Like yeah, I don't have any capacity to let anybody take me off of it. I'm so stoked about it. Like I find out that basically you do what it is that you want, what you have a passion for. So if you don't want to do something or you do want to do something, that's what you will and won't do. Anyway, y'all, let me finish my hair. I just want to come on here and talk to y'all, show y'all my hair. Alright, because I like it and it's gonna be cute when I finish. I probably am not gonna come back and post no video because I don't do hair videos, so it's not like I'm gonna come back and say, "Oh, here's the finished product" or anything. Because I think I told y'all I was gonna do that, but I never do. I did the clay treatment today. I think my bowl is still back there somewhere. Um, and I've been water every day and tea. I drink tea, peppermint tea. I've been like trying to eliminate a lot of stuff. But anyway, y'all, I hope that y'all had like great weeks, great days, and I hope y'all understand that y'all are the leaders of your own team and that y'all can have anything and everything that y'all want, okay? All right. So talk to y'all later and have a good evening. Good night. Ooh, jeez. See, I had to let the thing over there. Anyway, good night.